Fans, good afternoon and welcome to Daily Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. At this time, please direct your attention to the field for today's Averett University Women's Soccer Senior Day ceremony. Before we honor the Cougars senior class, the Averett Women's Soccer Program would like to honor the 5 Methodist University women's soccer seniors with a rose to honor their careers. Give it up for the 5 Methodist seniors. Now we would like to commemorate the Averett University Women's Soccer Senior Class. These 7 seniors have dedicated so much of themselves to the program over the last 4 seasons. Head coach Colleen McTighe and assistant coach Megan Mullensy are proud to call these players their own for their contributions that they have made to the program and the university as a whole. Our first senior is number 0, Bailey Brown. A native of Salem, Virginia, Bailey has been a staple for the Cougars in net as she has started 56 matches for the Cougars thus far. During that time, Brown has eclipsed the program career saves record, in addition to ranking in the top 5 all-time in goalkeeper minutes, goals against average, saves per game, shutouts, and save percentage. Brown has also been named to the USA South Academic All-Conference team in each of her first 3 seasons in Navy and Gold. Bailey is a double major in biomedical science and integrative health psychology with a minor in physical education. She is accompanied today by her parents, Charles and Deborah Brown. Give it up for Bailey Brown. Our next senior is number 7, Emer Redden. From Donegal, Ireland, Emer has appeared in 56 matches for the Cougars while starting in 34 of those contests. She has collected 2 goals and 7 assists throughout her career. A double major in sports medicine and coaching, Emer is joined today by her mom, Anne-Marie McColgan. Give it up for Emer Redden. Next up is number 9, Caitlin Barber. A native of Apex, North Carolina, Caitlin has appeared in 61 matches, starting 55 of those. She has registered 7 goals and 2 assists. During her sophomore year, Caitlin scored the lone goal of the match against North Carolina Wesleyan in the first round of the USA South Conference Tournament to help lift the Cougars to a 1-0 victory. In addition, she was named to the USA South Academic All-Conference team that same year. She is a double major in sociology and psychology as a clinical science. Caitlin is joined today by her parents, Brian and Kim Barber, and her sister, Haley. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin Barber. Our next senior is number 12, Nani Ventura. A native of Woodbridge, Virginia, Nani has split her time between being a field player and a goalkeeper. In goal, she has made 12 saves on the field. She has made 4 starts, collecting a goal in the process. Nani was elected to the USA South All-Sportsmanship team as a freshman. Majoring in sports medicine and minoring in criminal justice, Nani is being escorted today by her parents, George and Sandra Ventura. Give it up for Nani Ventura. Our next senior is number 14, Rosa Morales. From Stafford, Virginia, Rosa has appeared in 57 matches for Averett, starting in 46 of those matches. A mainstay on the Cougars' back line, she has also collected an assist during her career. She was honored with the USA South Academic All-Conference honors during her sophomore and junior seasons. A triple major in communications, computer sciences, and computer information systems with a minor in sociology. Rosa is accompanied by her parents, Alexander Morales and Monica Wolf Morales. Ladies and gentlemen, Rosa Morales. Our next senior is number 19, Lauren Cowling. A native of Teddington, England, Lauren has started in 36 matches for Averett and 51 overall appearances. During that time, she's collected 2 assists while playing a majority of her matches on the defensive back line. Lauren has been named to the USA South Academic All-Conference team in each of her first 3 seasons at Averett. Majoring in communications with a minor in psychology and sociology, Lauren is being escorted today by friend and fellow teammate Linnea Meyer. Give it up for Lauren Cowling. Our final senior is number 27, Linnea Meyer. From Gothenburg, Sweden, Linnea has played in 54 matches while starting in 32 of those contests. She has registered 3 goals, with the latest one acting as the game winner earlier this season against Emory and Henry on September 11th. Linnea has been tabbed as the USA South Academic All-Conference Honors in each of her first 3 seasons as a Cougar. A double major in business management, science, and marketing management with a minor in leadership, Linnea has been escorted today by Nathan Driver. Give it up for Linnea Meyer. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 Averett Women's Soccer Senior Class. At this time, the women's soccer program would also like to thank assistant coach Megan Mawsey for her contributions to the program over the past 2 seasons. They would like to thank Megan for her service to the program, Averett Athletics, and the university. Thank you, Megan Mawsey.
We'd like to welcome you live to Frank Campbell Stadium here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon for this match between your Cougars and the Methodist Monarchs. It is senior day here at North Campus for the women's soccer team. So I'll give a shout out to all the seniors. Goalkeeper Bailey Brown, Emir Redden, Caitlin Barber, Iranian Ventura, Rosa Morales, Lauren Cowling, and Linnea Meyer, all playing their last home games for your Cougars here today. And looking to get a win as both teams push towards the USA South tournament. Averett's 2-2 in the USA South, Methodist 1-3. Both teams come in off a loss. Methodist is on a 3-game losing streak. Cougars lost to Pfeiffer 3-0 on the road. And now we'll get to the starters. For your Cougars, goalkeeper Bailey Brown. Kristen Clancy, Emir Redden, Caitlin Barber, Emily Metter, Justine Timol, Iranian Ventura roams the back on the defense. Rosa Morales also back there. Two of the best defenders for the Cougars. And of course, can't forget Lauren Cowling. Ashley Ruello and Linnea Meyer. We'll be back right after the national anthem. are just about ready for kickoff here at Frank Campbell Stadium as your Averett Cougars host the Methodist Monarchs here on Senior Day. Averett 4-9 on the season, Methodist 5-6, but Averett has a little bit better conference record than Methodist. Averett's 2-2, Methodist is 1-3. Bailey Brown looking to really finish off her amazing career here at Averett. She had 11 saves in the loss against Pfeiffer, and she is the all-time saves leader for women's soccer now. Just a really amazing career for her. She looks to just beef up her stats here in the last home game. Methodist now is finally taking the field, and we'll be kicking off very shortly. And we're underway. Methodist in the white and yellow. Averett in all white. Methodist is attacking from left to right. Cougars attacking from right to left. Now here's a good ball played downfield by Methodist. It's a cross into the box, but cleared away by Meyer. Redden was looking to play a ball to Ventura, who was making a run, but it just didn't get through. Here's the Monarchs on some interplay, trying to get into an attacking area. And this shot is deflected off the face of a Cougar. The ref has stopped play. I believe that is Rosa Morales who took the shot off her face. Ouch. Not like to see that happen to one of your seniors on Senior Day. Hopefully she'll be all right. Be right back to give you some injury on Rosa. And we're back. Rosa seems to be alright. She got up under her own powers off the field. So Cougars are down a lady right now. She's been checked out. And it's showing good sportsmanship as Methodist gives the ball to the Cougars after the injury. And we're back underway. Handball called on the Cougars. Monarchs now possessing the ball. Swasey to Bowles. Now Bowles with the ball again. Looking for a Monarch in the middle. And she has found Clark. Clark takes a shot, and it is off the post and in. Wow. Well, Clark put in a place where Brown could not get to it. It is a beautiful goal. Off the woodwork and in. And the Monarchs lead early here. So the goal scorer there was Capri Clark, a senior for Methodist. Just 3 minutes into the game, Cougars down 1-0. That was really a class shot by Capri, though. Now the Cougars are putting some press on the Monarchs defense. And they force the Monarchs to clear it down the pitch. Now the Cougars possessing it again. Barber was looking for Ventura there. The ball is back with the Cougars now. Now the Monarchs passing around in their back half. The Cougars putting some heavy pressure. A Barber to Morales. Morales to Rello. And the ball is out near touch line for Monarchs throw in. Now the ball's out again on the near touch line for a Cougars throw in. And now here's the Monarchs. A little mini counterattack here. The Cougars were pressing hard. But Morales snuffs the through ball out, deals with it, clears it away down the pitch. Monarchs still possessing the ball here now. The Monarchs with the ball. Brust working on the near touch line. She nutmegged the Cougar there. She put it into the box. Monarchs trying to attack, but they have to back up as the Cougars' defense is holding up very well. And here's a through ball, looking for Bowles, but she's not going to be quick enough to get to it. The pass was just a little too far, and it's out for a Bailey Brown goal kick. Monarchs now with the ball. Passing it around the midfield. Trying to set up an attack here. Play it towards the box. But it's dealt with by Ruello. Clears it off down the pitch. Now here's Capri Clark again with the ball. But Cowling clears it away. Oh. And Aiden Sherry takes a fall in the box. And Methodist has been awarded a PK. And Barber is still arguing with the ref. And Cowling has to pull her away. Barber did not agree with it. She felt like the Monarch player flopped. And I could see why. She was already on the ground. She attempted to get up, and she was kind of possessing the ball on the ground, which is not allowed in soccer. She just fell back down. The ref ordered a PK. And here we go. Brown is ready. Shot goes left. Brown dived low. And there's another goal for the Monarchs, and they lead 2-0. And Sunboom is going to come off, and Hernandez will go in. The goal scorer for the Monarchs there was Sierra Swasi. 10 minutes into the game. And that is going to be a foul. on Ventura. She'll get a little stern talking to the ref as the Monarchs goalie, Katie Gaugen, is still down. Slow to get up. Now she's up. Excuse me, the goalie is Maggie Hunt. The Monarchs. And now Monarchs have been awarded a free kick. About 15 yards into Averett territory. And they'll loft it into the box. The header's won by a Cougar. Callan clears it up the pitch. Ventura is chasing, and she's almost won it. The Monarchs cleared away, and it's an Averett throw-in. There goes the Cougars trying to work quickly. Callan with a quick toss in. And it's headed out by a Monarch for another Cougar throw-in. And the same result again. But the Cougars are moving down the pitch towards the Monarchs' goal. It's like they're mocking me. This time it's out for a Monarch throw-in. Out for another Monarch throw-in on the far touchline. Now here comes the Cougars. And this was a through ball to Ventura. Can she get there? Almost. But Maggie Hunt to the rescue. She ran out and grabbed it just before a Cougar could, Ventura specifically, could pounce on it. Now, Morello was down the sideline, but looks like she got pushed and fell, but no foul by the ref. She was trying to take a shot. Now, this is a good ball down the touchline to Bowes. She's possessing it now. She puts a ground cross to the middle. But the Cougars now have the ball. Possession back to the Monarchs. Looking for Bowles again on the sideline. Tries to get past Rillo with a little heel kick. But Rillo knocks it out of play. And a good job by Meyer there of shielding off Clark, who's already scored in this game, as they threw it in towards the goal through the box. But Meyer did a good job of shielding her out. The ball goes out of play for a goal kick. And some good passing there between Hernandez and Metter. Now the ref is going over to talk to the Monarch as a Cougar was apparently taken down pretty hard, but it's a Methodist free kick. Some of the fans were not happy about that call. And we're back underway. The Monarchs free kick. Redden plays it down the pitch. Ventura is chasing. The Monarchs now have possession again. And a handball on the Monarchs. Committed by Bowles. Now Meyer to take the free kick for the Cougars. She has the captain band for today, and she is a senior. Now Meyer lofts it towards the box. This ball is deflected out for a Monarchs throw-in near touchline. Now Barber absolutely rails a Monarch player. They were using their shoulders there. Through ball was looking to get through to Bowles, but Ashley Morello again cuts it out. The Cougars stop another threat. And here is the shot. And another goal scored by Capri Clark, her second of the day. She took it, turned and shot with her right foot for the lower left corner. And Bailey Brown could not do anything about that one. That is a hard shot to try and save. Someone kicking a ball at you. You have a pretty wide goal from about 7 yards away. The Monarchs are out to a 3-0 lead here with about 27 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Morales stealing the ball away. Playing it down the sideline for Redden. Was trying to save it with a slide tackle. But it's out for a goal kick. And now here's the Cougars. And the shot. Oh. Well, Metter shot. Metter had a good shot there. Just also a very good save by Maggie Hunt back there in goal. Cougars' first shot of the game there. Now here's Clark looking for a pass, but no Monarch can get their foot to it, and it's out for a Cougar throw-in. Now, Monarchs with the ball, passing around their defense. And some Cougar fans thought that ball was out of play on the near touchline, but no call from the side judge or the head ref. Now here's Morales with the ball. Off to Barber. And cleared down the pitch by the Cougars. Some subs. 3-package sub for the Monarchs is Capri Clark, who scored the two goals, will take a rest. Also, Sherry will take a rest. And Haley Bowles. There's Barber with the ball. She was going to clear it off pitch, but a Monarch knocked it out for a Cougar throw-in. Now here's Barber with the ball, looking for a Cougar. She tries to throw it to Redden, but the Monarch cut the pass out. Now some beautiful possession and skill by Metter. She skated past about 2 or 3 Monarch defenders there. Now here's the Monarchs on the attack. Playing into space on the near touchline. And this ball's crossed into the middle with a touch. Number 20, and Brown with a beautiful save. As there was no one between Piper Wells and Bailey Brown there. 1-on-1, and Brown made the save. Now here's a long shot, and Brown will deal with that one easily. Now this ball's out of play for a Cougars throw in. Near the Monarch penalty area. Beautiful move there by Hernandez. The Monarchs clear it away. Now here's Barber possessing the ball. A push from the back, and Barber's called for that. It'll be a Monarchs free kick. Rello trying to fight for the ball, but the Monarchs have it. They're making advances into the Cougars' defense. Here's Nunu with the ball. She crosses into the middle, and Meyer clears it away. Now another Monarch sub. These 2 girls will come on. There was a triple team on Nunu. She had to pass it back in the Monarchs defense. Now here's the Monarchs with the ball again. Attacking. Here's the Monarchs on the edge of the penalty area for the Cougars. A good takeaway there by Cowling. There's the Cougars with the ball. Metter plays a beautiful lofted through ball. And Perez chases it down. Now the Cougars were almost in business there. but an errant pass is out for a Monarch goal kick. Here's Metter with the ball. Here's the Monarchs in Averett territory, but Brown comes out and snatches the ball away into danger. Now here's the Cougars. Metter with the ball. Looking for a pass. Now the Monarchs back with possession. Metter. And this is a lofted ball. It's cleared out by the Monarchs for a Cougar throw-in. 2 Cougar subs now coming on. Bella Jaramillo. And Jennifer Silva on for the Cougars. Here's Metter trying to attack into Monarch territory, I should say. It's out for a Cougar throw-in. Now the Monarchs with the ball as they play it down the pitch, and the foul is called on the Monarchs for a takedown on Rello. And it'll be a Cougars free kick just about midfield. And Meyer will play it towards the box. Barber with a long shot. It's off the top of the post and over the back. I think the goalkeeper, Hunt, thought that was going to go over, but it struck the top of the post. and bounced harmlessly over. For a Monarchs goal kick. Just over 10 minutes here to go in the first half. Monarchs still leading 3-0 on the Averett Sports Network. Now here's the Monarchs with the ball, working again on the near touchline, but stolen away by Morales. Now the ball is out to Caitlin Barber. She's looking for Armillo on the far side. There's Silva with a good pass to Redden. Out on the far side to Jaramillo. She's working on the sideline, but she's dispossessed by Monarch. Now the Monarchs have a chance for a counter. They have a 4-on-3, but Morales is sprinting back. But an errant pass by Monarch is out for a Cougar throw-in. Here's the Monarchs. Some good 1-2 passing, as that's how they've got most of their goals. Little pass in the middle and a through ball out to the side, and then they set something up from there. But this ball is out of the back for a Cougars goal kick. And Bailey Brown puts us back underway. Now here's the Monarchs with the ball again. Attacking into the Cougar penalty area. Waiting for help to arrive. Now a back pass. Now here's Redden with a chance, a shot, and she scores. Ball bounced right over the Monarch defender, and Redden was there to capitalize. And she one-timed it over the head of Maggie Hunt and into the back of the net. And the Cougars now have pulled the deficit back to 2. And it is 3-1 Monarchs with about 7 minutes to go in the first half. And Redden gets a goal on her senior day. It was a beautiful blasted shot, too. She let it bounce and struck it on the first chance. And her strike was true. It's always good to see a senior get a goal on a senior day. See if the Cougars can't get another one to cut the deficit to 1 before half. I'm sure that was a good little confidence booster there after going down quickly 2-0. Still 3-1 Monarchs here. About 6 minutes to go in the first half. Another cross into the Cougar penalty area, but Meyer clears it away. Now here's the Cougars with the ball, and Cougar and a Monarch went down there. They've given a free kick to the Monarchs. Now here's Metter on the near touchline, chasing. Will she get to it? Yes, in a slide by Monarch there. Sorry. And is it a corner kick or a free kick? It is going to be a throw-in, actually. It was out on the touchline. It's cleared away for another Cougar throw-in. And this one's now out for a Cougar corner kick. Redden will come in, send the corner kick as she has the corner kick duties for the Cougars. She sends it in. There's some players there, but looks like it was off of a shoulder of a Cougar player, and it's out for a Monarch goal kick. About a minute left here in the first half. Now Redden with the ball. If Cougars set something up here, they could get another goal, and this ball looks to be out for a corner kick. And it is another corner kick. The Cougars need to hurry. Only about 35 seconds here in the first half. Redden will run over to take the corner. They get set up. 25 seconds now. Redden sends the corner in. There's no goalie in. She was pulled out. And it's flicked. Ball's bouncing around and it's in! And it's 3-2 with about 15 seconds in the first half. Don't really know who scored the goal. The goalkeeper got pulled out off the first touch with her knuckled it away. The ball was pinballing around in the goalkeeper area, and it found its way into the back of the net. Have to wait for the and the goal will go to Perez. She finished it off and tapped it in. And now it's 3-2 Monarchs. The Cougars have cut the deficit to 1. And that is big, as the first half is coming to an end in about 5 seconds here. If the Cougars can't get another goal, so that'll be the end of the first half. But the Cougars show some fight after going down 3-0 and get 2 straight goals and cut the lead of the Monarchs to 3-2. We'll be back after the halftime here at Frank Campbell Stadium. Score, Methodist Monarchs 3, Averett Cougars 2 here on Senior Day. Welcome back here to the Averett Sports Network. Just about done with halftime here on the Cougars Women's Soccer Senior Day. Cougars got off to a slow start, went down 3-0. Just about 3 minutes into the game, Capri Clark scored. And then 8 minutes later, Sierra Swansea added on with a PK. Barber took down a Monarchs player in the box. It was questionable, though, because the girl was on the ground with the ball, playing with it in her feet, and tried to get back up, and it looked like a flop. But the ref awarded a PK, and Sierra Swansea converted it. And then 7 minutes later, Capri Clark scored again, assisted by Haley Bowles. So Cougars were down 3-0, and no more goals or action really until the Cougars scored 2 goals in 7 minutes to close out the half and cut the Monarchs' lead to just 1. Redden scored unassisted, a beautiful bouncing ball that just bounced over a Monarch defender, and she read it beautifully, ran around her, and one-timed it for a beautiful strike over the Monarch goalkeeper to make the score 3-1 for the Monarchs. And then Perez, off of a corner kick, there was 4 shots by Cougars. There was about 5 Monarchs, including the goalkeeper, on the goal line for the Monarchs, and Perez tapped it in to cut the lead to 3-2 with about 20 seconds to go in the first half, bringing our score here to 3-2 in the Monarchs' favor. But the Cougars showed some fight, and have, after going down 3-0, have brought it back to 3-2. And I'll be honest, 3-0 is a tough lead to have to come back from in soccer. But Cougars have erased it almost, and it's 3-2 now. We're just about ready for the second half. Both teams jogging onto the pitch now. It would be great for the Cougars to erase this lead and get a win here on Senior Day. So in the first half, Methodist had 7 shots. 5 were on goal. And the Cougars had 6 shots, 3 of which were on goal. Bailey Brown has 2 saves, and Maggie Hunt for the Monarchs has 1 save. And we're just about ready here for the second half at Frank Campbell Stadium. The ref starts his clock, and we are underway. Free kick for the Cougars. Here's a chance. Ventura tried to flick it in. And actually, the Cougars have been awarded a PK. I'm sorry, no. That was incorrect. The ball took a deflection off of a Monarch defender on Ventura's shot, and it's out for another Cougars corner to be sent in by Redden. And here it is. It's near the box. Literally on the line, but cleared away by the Monarchs. But not out of trouble yet. as this cross was just too close to the goalie. And it's corralled by Maggie Hunt. And she clears it down the pitch. Cowling controlling it. Now here's the Monarchs. Trying to attack, and Barber steals the ball away. Here's Caitlin Barber dribbling up the pitch. Looking for Redden. The ball's cut out by a Monarch. Now back to the Cougars. There's a handball on the Monarchs, and it's a Cougar free kick, about 7 yards, 7 or 8 yards into Monarchs territory. This ball is sent in and headed away by a Monarch. There's the Monarchs coming on down the near touchline. Cross into the box. Again on the near touchline with Gay. She passes it back. Jones. Jones crosses it into the middle. Offsides called on the Monarchs. And Brown will take the free kick in the penalty area for the Cougars. Perez, who scored just before halftime, that was her third goal in the season. She's the leading scorer for the Cougars with 3 goals. The senior Redden scored on senior day, the first goal of the season. Great way to get her first goal here also on senior day for herself. All of her friends and students looking on. Pretty nice attendance today for the women's soccer game. This ball was played in the box by, cleared away by Meyer. Beautiful job. Here's a turnover. Morella with the ball. But it takes a deflection. Back to the Monarchs. A shot. Brown saves it. Knocked it down and corralled it. There's a turnover. Redden, if she could find Metter. She almost did. The pass was just a little too hard. Here's the Monarchs trying to attack now. And a shot is blocked by Meyer. She took it off of her stomach. Looks like it knocked the wind out of her. She's got her hands on her head. Now here's the Cougars. Monarchs looking for some attack, but the cross is not harmful at all, and Brown scoops it up and punts it down the pitch. Redden wins the contested ball. The Cougars have possession. Barber tries to find a Cougar on a through ball. Ventura's chasing. It's cleared back up the pitch by the Monarchs. Now this ball's out for a Cougar throw in. Now here's Metter with the ball. She's looking to take a shot, but she's being pressed, and she does get a shot off, but it's going to be saved by Hunt. Now here's another Monarch throw-in on the far touch line. Just a reminder, if you're just joining with us, the Monarchs are in the yellow-white with a green stripe on the shorts. Cougars are in all white. Monarchs are now attacking from right to left, and the Cougars have switched to attack from left to right. Here's a shot on goal, but over the bar. A little scoring recap if you're just joining us. The Monarchs had a 3-0 lead in this game. Scored in the 3rd minute and added a 2nd and 3rd in the 10th and the 18th minute. But the Cougars added 2 goals in 7 minutes, including one 15 seconds before the end of half, to cut the lead to 3-2. That leaves us where we are right now, just about 28 minutes to go in the game on senior day here. This would be a very good win for the Cougars too, because they would move up to 3-2 in the USA South and 5-9 on the season. Methodist is 1-3 currently in the USA South. So if the Cougars could pull out a win, it would be good. It would be very helpful for their USA South standings. Averett is 5th in the East Division for the USA South. Methodist right behind them at 6. Averett is actually tied for 4th. Excuse me. At 2-2, also with Meredith, who is 2-2. So a win could secure their spot in the top 4 in the East side. A little confusion there. Didn't know if the ref had now the Monarchs advancing the ball on a series of throw-ins on the far touchline. There's a throw-in into the box. Meyer comes out with a foot to it. And this ball will be out for a Cougar goal kick. Here's the Cougars. Clancy on the near touchline. She crosses it off of a Monarch and out of the back, out of the goal side for another Cougar corner kick. The Cougars have scored on the corner kick today. And again, they're crowding the goalkeeper. Common corner kick strategy. But Redden's corner goes out of the back for a goal kick. Free kick awarded to the Monarchs. Matter with a little push on the back, trying to get some height to head the ball. Another Cougar throw in Monarch territory. A cross. Redden tries to bike it, but didn't get enough power on it. It's corralled by Hunt. who will boot it down the pitch. Now here's a good pass from Capri Clark. And a shot, but a miss hit by Alexis Smith. It's out for a Bailey Brown Cougar goal kick. Shot on goal. Good save by Brown. Her sixth save of the game. About 20 minutes to go in the second half here. In the game, rather say. Unless the Cougars can get a goal and tie it, send it to extra time. Aramillo is checked back in for the Cougars. And this ball is out for another Cougar corner kick, this time on the far touchline side. Ball sent in, headed around, and finally cleared out. Now comes one Methodist player controlling the ball. Capri Clark, who passes it off to the right, but a beautiful takeaway by Morales. And she's bringing the ball up the pitch, but she has no help. She tries a pass down the sideline. It takes a deflection off of the Monarch and out for a throw-in. Now here, and a sliding challenge, takedown on Aramillo. Now Metter is pleading with the ref. Some couple hard tackles by Methodist right there. Now here's Clark. And Cowling comes in beautifully and knocks it away before a shot could come. Central keeping the lead to just one for the Monarchs here. Keeping the Cougars in the game. Brown boots it to Aramillo. Aramillo controlling it on the sideline with the pass to Cowling. Cowling boots it up the pitch. Looking for Perez, but she couldn't save it from going out on the touchline. Cougars have some options. They could press a little quicker. Now here comes the Monarchs. Clark takes a long shot, and Brown makes a diving attempt, but she doesn't need to save it as it went just wide. And she didn't get a touch to it, so it is another Cougar goal kick. Good attempt from Clark there, looking for a hat trick on the day. Now Jaramillo has some open space here. She takes a long shot, but puts it wide. Cougars in the attack. Now Cowling trying to save it. Soft Jaramillo. For a Monarchs on it. They've given it to the Cougars. The Monarchs were not happy with that call. This ball's off Jaramillo again. For a Monarch throw-in. Actually, they're going to call a handball on Jaramillo. Not intentionally. So it'll be a Monarch free kick. There's Sunboom. Trying to take possession away from the Monarchs. Here's a cross in the box for Methodist. Control the shot. Blocked away by Cowling. A volley attempt by Clark, but she mishit it. Monarchs still with possession, though, in the Cougars attacking half. About 10 minutes to go here. Score still Methodist 3, Cougars 2. Here's a cross into the box. A pass and a shot, but it's picked off by Brown. Here's the matter with the ball, but she's dispossessed by a Monarch. But the Monarch pass is errant. And Cougars now have possession again. And coming forward. Couple subs for the Cougars as Sunboom comes off and Jaramillo come off. This is an errant pass. It's out on the near touch line for a Cougars throw in. Silva back in the game now for the Cougars. And Morales. Good defense there, by Morales, cutting down on Capri Clark, who scored twice this game. Here's Perez going down the near touchline. She sends it into the middle. Ventura can get to it. Has a shot. It's blocked away. Redden's there and cleared away by a Monarch. Another great opportunity for the Cougars there. And Hunt is not happy with one of her defenders. She is letting her know about it. Cougars almost equalized that game right there. Now the throw-in's out of the back for a Monarch goal kick. A 3-person sub now for the Monarchs as well. Now 5 minutes to go in the game. Now here's Ventura looking for Metter. Cougars are going to have to put together some passes if they want another goal, as the Monarchs have now just started to clear away any balls that come into their defensive half, trying to preserve their lead with 3 minutes to go in the game. Now the ref is addressing, I believe she was addressing the head coach, Colleen McTighe. Can't tell if he's given a card. He might have given a card to the coach. Or somebody on the Averett sideline. She was writing something in his notepad. About 2 minutes to go in the game. Cougars need to make some quick work to get a goal. Now here's Ventura with across the middle, but it's headed out by a Monarch. There's Clark with the ball. Off to Brust. Now this ball is out for a Cougar goal kick. 1:30. Bailey Brown is encouraging her team to get up the pitch, try and get a goal. There's now 1 minute to go in this game. The Cougars are putting some deep pressure, and they have won the ball back. It's cleared away. 45 seconds to go. Cougars are trying to work quickly. Now the Cougars have possession. Trying to get up the pitch. 24 seconds left for them to get a goal. Now 15 seconds. That could be it's cleared out. They're rushing over there. They have 10 seconds to get a goal. And the Monarchs have cleared up pitch, and that should do it here. So that's the end of the game here on Senior Day. Final score, Methodist 3, Averett 2. Hard fought by your Cougar ladies as they went down 3-0 and they brought it back to 3-2. They were giving it all they could in the second half. They just couldn't get that goal. Thank you for tuning in today on Senior Day. And have a good rest of your day. Final score here, Methodist 3, Averett 2 on the Averett Sports Network.